With text to vector on Adobe Firefly, you can easily create scalable vector images by describing what you want, and even export them directly to Illustrator for editing. Whether you need to design a logo, complex graphic, or a complete scene, text to vector lets you create it in seconds, and I'll show you how in this Adobe sponsored video. This is a powerful tool for graphic designers, so let's head over to Firefly and see how it works. To access Adobe Firefly and follow along, go ahead and click the link in the video description. So here's the Firefly homepage. To access the text to vector feature, let's look at the menu on the left-hand side and click the Discover tab. From here, let's go to the menu at the top and select the image option. And this will display tons of image editing tools available on Adobe Firefly. If we scroll through the various tools here, we should see an option that says text to vector. Let's select it to open up the text to vector tool. And here's where we can use text prompts to create SVG vector images. If you look on the left-hand side here, you can select your settings. Using the top drop-down menu, you can select the AI model you want to use. Currently, we can select the Firefly model or their partner model GPT image. The model you select will depend on what type of image you're creating. But keep in mind, the GPT image model has a lot less settings to select from. So for now, let's go back to the Firefly model and check out the various options that are available. Under Content Type, you can select to generate a subject or a scene. By selecting Subject, you can generate a subject on its own, which is great for things like logos or product designs. And using the Scene option, you can generate a complete scene, which is great for things like backgrounds or full environments. And underneath the Content Type section, you have various style options. From here, you can add a reference image to have AI match its style. And underneath this, there are tons of different style effects that you can select from. Whether you want to create a flat design, pixel art, or add a 3D effect, you can select the options here. And using the bottom drop-down menu here, you can select the color and tone of your vector image. There are several presets to select from, so feel free to browse the options and select the one you want to use. So now that we've reviewed the various settings, let's go over how to generate vector images. For the first example, I'll be generating a vector logo for a brand called Cosmos BMX. For my logo, I wanted to include the brand name, and whenever I'm generating vectors with text in the image, I always use the GPT Image AI model. GPT Image is known for its ability to understand and implement text elements. And since I'm generating a logo, I'm also going to select Subject for my content type. And that's the only option we can select for GPT Image, so let's move down to the prompt field. Here's where we can use a text prompt to simply describe the type of vector we want to generate. Make sure you add a detailed description so AI knows exactly what you're looking for. For my Cosmos BMX logo, I'm going to have AI generate a vector image of a round emblem style logo with a detailed retro-futuristic feel. I want it to have a BMX rider riding on a rocky terrain with a crescent planet and star-shaped icons in the background. I also want the color scheme to include deep purples, teals, and gold accents, and have the brand name Cosmos BMX in the arc above the illustration. I think that should look pretty cool. So once you finish entering your text prompt, go ahead and go down to the bottom right and click the Generate button. AI will then analyze your prompt and your settings and start generating your vector image. This should only take a few seconds, and once it's finished, your new vector image will be available in the preview. And here's my new vector logo for my Cosmos BMX brand. Let's click it and get a closer look. So as requested, I have my round logo with the BMX biker on a rocky terrain, with a crescent planet, stars in the background, and Cosmos BMX written above the illustration. I think this looks great, but if you needed to make changes, you'll notice that the image has already been added to the prompt field at the bottom, and you can simply type in any changes that you want to make. But once you're finished, simply hover your mouse over the image and click the download icon at the top right to download your image as a SVG file. And beside the download icon, there's also an icon that you can click to open it up directly in Adobe Illustrator, but we'll be going over this shortly. So I've generated a logo for my brand, but I also want to generate a cool design to go on my t-shirts and other products. For this example, I'm not going to be adding any text. So let's go back to the model drop-down menu in our settings and try out the Firefly model. And since I'm creating a graphic for my products, I don't want it to have a background, so let's stick with Subject for my content type. And since we're using Firefly, we can also select from the various style options that are available. For my t-shirt design, I think I'll add the 3D effect. And from the color and tone drop-down menu, let's select vibrant colors. And whenever you add effects, you'll notice them appear at the bottom of the prompt field here. So now that I've selected my AI model and my settings, let's go down to the prompt field and enter my text prompt. For this graphic, I'm going to ask AI to create a dynamic vector illustration for a t-shirt. I want it to have a silhouette of a BMX rider doing a tail whip with a galaxy nebula, geometric stars, and planetary rings behind it. I also want a vibrant cyberpunk color palette with bold outlines for my subject. And now that I've added my text prompt, let's go down to the bottom right and click the Generate button. AI should then start generating my new t-shirt design. And another cool thing about using the Firefly model is that each time you generate a graphic, it'll actually provide you with 4 different options. Wow, I think these turned out perfectly. Let's select the first image to get a closer look. And as you can see, I have my BMX bike rider, my nebula in the background, and everything else I asked for. I think these will work great for my t-shirt design. So I've generated a logo and a t-shirt design using the subject content type. But now let's go over an example of generating a scene. From the menu on the left, let's select scene for the content type. And now when I generate a vector, it should generate a full environment. And for my scene, I want it to have a similar style to my logo. So let's hover the mouse over my logo here and click the edit options icon at the top left. I can then select the use this style reference option, and my logo should be added to the reference section in the left-hand side menu. So now that I've selected a content type and added my logo as a reference image, let's go down and enter the text prompt for my scene. For this example, let's see if we can generate a vector landscape of a BMX dirt trail track, focusing on a single rider mid-air over a large jump. I want it to have detailed layers of rolling hills and trees, with a flat vector illustration style, clean continuous lines, and a solid color field. And now that I've added my text prompt, let's go down to the bottom right and click the Generate button. And after a few moments, my new scene has been generated. And because we used the Firefly model, we have 4 options to select from. Let's click the image to make it larger. And as you can see, I have my BMX rider here mid-air doing a large jump. It's a flat vector illustration style and has rolling hills and trees in the background. And since I added a reference image, they all have a similar style to my logo. Not bad. So I now have a logo for my brand, a t-shirt design, and a graphic I can use for social media. If you like, you can now download your design, but if you wanted to customize it and edit individual layers, we can simply open it up in Adobe Illustrator. If I wanted to edit this second image here, for example, I can simply hover the mouse over it and click the Adobe Illustrator icon at the top right. This should take you directly over to Adobe Illustrator, with your image already added, ready to be edited. Since all the images we generated are vector or SVG graphics, all the elements are individual layers that can easily be customized. Feel free to open up any of your graphics in Adobe Illustrator and edit any of the paths and layers to get your design exactly the way you want it. With the power of Firefly and Adobe Illustrator, you can create some amazing vector art that really stands out. And once you're finished, you can export your image and use it for branding, your products, social media posts, or whatever project you're working on. So that's a quick overview of how to use the text to vector feature on Adobe Firefly. If you haven't signed up for Adobe Firefly yet, go ahead and click the link in the video description to get started. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.